If you want to check out the post-game show, it's instant reaction. We start at the 2-minute warning. It's G, myself, Earl the Pearl. We give you live reaction and instant analysis. After the game, we will be live Sunday around 4 o'clock when the 2-minute warning hits. And then Bull does his podcast a little later, about 4:30, 4:45, give or take. So you could listen to us, then go over and listen to our guy Bull on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Next, we're going to do true or false real quick. So pass out the boards. While you're passing out the boards, one-word answer. Who is a better homecoming game this weekend for Kansas City? Is it Kelce or Hunt?
Thank you.
Oh, definitely Kelce.
I can't. My thing went out. I didn't hear.
Kelce or Hunt, better homecoming game. Thank you.
Kelce.
I'm going Kareem Hunt. I think Kareem Hunt gets in the end zone twice. And he does the push-ups, too.
Well,
Beautiful.
I got Isaiah Pacheco on one of my playoff fantasy teams, so I'm hoping Kareem Hunt doesn't get any touchdowns and Pacheco gets them instead.
So we got a split answer. We are going true or false today on, for Darren, one Travis Kelce. We've already done the Kareem Hunt true or false today. It's true or false on the Cleveland native Travis
Maybe we've already done
Kelce.
Kareem Hunt
2
today.
years ago, we did true or false on Kareem
I
Hunt.
think
That was
we
the one
did.
that Jay went undefeated on and still doesn't shut up about. So
Oh, yeah, it's true.
yeah, so we had to go with a Cleveland native, but
All right.
a Chiefs player for true
Here
or
we
false.
go.
Darren, you know how this game works. It's very simple. I give you a statement.
Yeah.
You say true or false. Steve, hit the music, and let's get the first one up here. We're going to fly through
We
this
haven't played true or false
so we
in
can
a while.
get some super chats in. I know because Tyvis and Jay are never on the same day anymore, so they always miss. All right, first up. Travis Kelce never played tight end before he got to the University of Cincinnati. True or false? Bull says...
Everybody got their answers?
Everyone's ready? Bull says true. Is that 4 truths across the board?
It
4
is.
truths across the board. 4 right answers to start it off.
who was
Travis
quarterback?
Kelce had never played tight end. Excuse me, I was answering Earl. All right, number 2. Steve, you ready for the next one? What are you doing here, Steve? Hold on, Steve's. Number 2, in his senior season at Cleveland Heights High School, Kelce ran for more touchdowns than he threw. True or false?
This is counterintuitive.
Man, I know I might be doing this shit, but I'm like, it's like
All trues except for G's got a
3
false.
trues and a false.
G says false. G! You nailed it.
Ah.
As a senior at Cleveland Heights, he ran for 10 touchdowns, threw for 21. A 2-to-1 pass to 1 touchdown.
Y'all should have listened to me. I told you it's
Should've.
counterintuitive.
G's in the lead. G is now in the lead. All right, next up. Travis Kelce ran a faster 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine than Tyvis Powell. True or false?
I don't know, man. I'm just gonna say, just because, man.
That's right.
I hope Tyvis is watching.
Come on, man.
Bull says true. Jason says true. Darren says true. G. Bush says false. And G. Bush has run away with this. Ran away with the 40-yard dash
I
with
knew
Kelce.
it was
Tyvis
true.
ran
Man,
a
I
4.
should have known that.
Tyvis ran a 4.46. Kelce ran a 4.61.
I figured it was probably false, but I
Why
just
would
wanted to
you
say
think
true
that a
anyway.
defensive back... Now, Tyvis ain't defensive back size now. He's
Yeah.
more of an outside linebacker.
Yeah.
But Tyvis played in the secondary,
I
man.
wish
Come
you'd
on,
known.
I
man.
happily
I
be
thought
wrong
it
on
was
that.
like-
I just wanted to write true.
You
I
just
did
wanted
too.
to
I just
dig.
wanted to
You
write
just
true.
wanted to dig. Yeah. You
I
4'7"
knew it was
guy.
false.
You're a 4'7" guy. You're more quick than fast, Tyvis.
All right, next up. Travis Kelce holds the NFL records for most overall seasons with 1,000 receiving yards by a tight end and the most consecutive receiving yards of 1,000 receiving yards. It's either all true or all false.
Kelce holds NFL records. Well, I'll just follow Darren's lead on that.
Oh,
He seemed
man, I
pretty.
think-
We both Shannon Sharp's thing.
He seemed pretty
Bull
confident.
says false. 3
Everybody
truths
else.
across the board. Bull, if you get this, you're back in it.
But I'm
Unfortunately, you suck. You are wrong again. This is true. G. Bush gets it again. G. Bush keeps a 2-point lead over Darren and Jason. Bull is in dead last place with 2 to go. All
not.
right,
We usually do 8. What happened?
Time and Darren has a headline before YouTube, so we got 6 today.
All right.
Next up, Travis is the middle child of the 3 Kelce siblings, with his older brother being Jason and Brianna as his younger sister. True or false?
Have they ever had her on their podcast? I feel like I've never seen her.
Travis.
I'm gonna go
don't
with-
kill me. 'Cause I don't even know.
Bull says true.
I'm gonna go with that.
G says true. 4 trues. Y'all, I made up Brianna. She does not exist.
Yeah, I didn't think they had
Yeah, I was
Come
sitting
on.
there like, yo.
I didn't think
I
they
was
had
like,
a sister.
no wonder I've never seen her.
I was like, maybe she don't like being on camera like that.
Yeah.
I
Making up siblings, Mike.
Hey, man, this dude is.
That is.
you know the 2. I got you. I mean,
That is
we haven't played in a
blasphemous.
while. Some of these old tricks are back to fruition. All right, last one. Even though G's up by 2, right?
Oh yeah, I'm
Which
already-
means G's clinched this. G, so if
Yeah.
you just want to take a victory lap, you can take a victory lap.
He has a
But
chance to sweep, right? Oh no, he got that. He thought Brianna was
we
real
got one
too.
wrong.
I did too. man.
Last one. Travis Kelce has made more money in his NFL career than his brother Jason. These are career earnings just in NFL contracts, not endorsements, not anything else, just NFL contracts. Has Travis out-earned Jason?
Should be true, but I don't
It
know.
should be.
It should be, but it seems too obvious, so I'm
Yeah.
going false.
I-
Plus, Jason played longer.
Jason did play
was
longer.
False for Bull, false for Jason, true for Darren, and
False for
false
G.
for G. Darren, I'm glad you got this because it is true. In his career,
Man.
Travis
As a tight
Kelce
end
has
versus a center,
earned
he better make more money.
Yeah.
$93.9 million, Jason 88.8. So very
It
close.
was close.
Very close.
Only because Jason has played longer, right?
Guess
By a
let me
couple
hold
years.
something.
Jason played longer, correct.
I'm
So
surprised
G-
it is even that
I
close.
won
though.
that.
G, congratulations. You are
Man.
the first, because we haven't done true and false all football season. You are
Yeah.
the first and only true and false champion of the
Nice
2024
Job. Nice job.
Browns season.
Shout out to the Riddler for getting me this suit jacket. I like that, man. Shout out to them, man.
We're going to do Darren's headlines and wrap up
Yes.
the show with Super Chats. We have our headlines in the WKYC show, but Darren is going to come back here and join us in the booth for the WKYC show. So, Darren, you sent us one in. Do you want to give us your headline for the Browns-Chiefs game?
Well,
on
it is
Sunday?
going to be a homecoming of sorts for Kelce along with Kareem Hunt, and of course, I made this headline with Jason in mind with the 3 wheels.
There it is.
But I said the hunt is on. Kareem's 2 touchdowns powered the Chiefs to a 28-21 win over the Browns. The Chiefs, they have a hard time covering, but more so they just have a hard time winning by more than a touchdown. So I think it's going to be a high-scoring game because the Chiefs need to be pushed offensively on their offense to get points on the board. And this is a game that, with it being a homecoming, if they're anywhere within 5 yards of the goal line, I see Kareem getting a chance to punch the ball in. If it's anywhere outside, and even one time, I think I could see them try to do a trick play to get Kelce the touchdown to break Tony Gonzalez's record, Chiefs record.
How many games did the Browns score 3 touchdowns? It's not very many
Yeah.
this year.
2 maybe.
This season?
Yeah.
Let's look it up.
I mean, look, I'm
Yeah.
expecting a James Brown that showed up against the Denver Broncos.
Yep.
And
I haven't looked at the forecast for Sunday. Cold, I assume.
I think it's supposed to be raining.
No, it's not supposed to be too bad Sunday.
Oh, really?
I think it's supposed to rain, but the Chiefs playing the same weather as Cleveland, so
Yeah.
that's not going to be an issue.
Yeah.
I just think that they just have a better chance of doing it.
Sunday, 70% chance of rain between 35 and
Nasty.
42.
That's not bad.
That's miserable.
That's nasty.
Well, at least it's not going to be below freezing.
I mean, 35.
How many
with
games have the
drizzle.
Browns scored 3 or more touchdowns? I want to say 2 with Jameis,
The
right?
Browns or the Chiefs?
No, the
Browns.
Browns.
The Browns. Okay, let's go. They scored 2 touchdowns against the Cowboys in Week 1.
No, they never scored 3 with Deshaun, so just look at Jameis.
Just three touchdowns or 2?
3 or more.
3 or more.
Denver.
Baltimore,
Yeah.
Denver, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Not the first Pittsburgh game?
No, that was a very.
They had 24-19. You're right, they did.
Yeah, so